Hello friends! I recently had a brush with horticulture and gardening and instantly fell in love with it. A hooker of social platforms, I searched for days to find valuable content shared by users. The result were more or less a sorry sight. The poor algorithm adopted by these platforms are based on popularity rather than celebrity. The more a post is liked, the higher its viewed. Shocked and ruffled, I had no way but to Google it and again hundreds of oblong and multi-purpose results. Then I realized a problem with these platforms. They sell humongous content to zillions of viewers each day. The advertising cost the popularity determine how the context is the view. Almost every time the creators are known, and all we know is the name of the newspaper or magazine. The other side of the table gets what and suffers to what extent never reaches us. Think of a place where the writer of your favorite article rewards you for reading his posts and you in return pay him for creating better content without the interference of any third parties. These ideas surrounding publishers, brands and content creators has been put into practice by Media Protocol that removes the intermediary between the publishers and consumers so that the most appropriate content may be delivered. It creates a direct channel for publishers to promote their content by incentivizing customers for consumers to pay directly for content they subscribe or read. The platform aims to provide an ecosystem for localized and community-driven apps that cannot find their due share or centralized platforms due to economies of scale. The platform follows the reward system through ERC-20 based token media tokens. There is a two-way flow of rewards from publishers to consumers and vice versa. Hence, tokens are rewarded for reading content, sharing content on other websites and spending time on the platform's apps. It will be the host to a variety two-way DA apps. To put up a case study, it has formed its own crypto news providing an app called Encrypto Catnip. It does several things for its users. Aggregates news from the crypto world when the user experience content interactions tracking through algorithms and blockchain provides for personalized recommendations and feed relevant to a particular customer. The platform is consumer-centric and consumer-driven, being based on blockchain. It renders the platform trustless, transparent and secure. Token smart contracts further ensure a personalized economic system to suit the needs. The third-party DA apps being hosted on the platform will provide for different features and focus areas. Other features such as publisher and analytics tools, accessible documentations and iOS and Android SDK. Also, the personal details of the readers are never revealed, only their platform ID is circulated around. Any URL can be registered against a Ethereum account. Through the valuable data collected through tracking or responses and feedback, a full-on advertising campaign or strategies can be easily planned. The goodies. For consumers will be rewarded based on their time and time of interaction. The probable impact of their actions and preferences will be tracked too. They can collect tokens on platforms and keep them to gain value on pay tips. They can make microtransactions for paywalls and subscriptions. Content promoters or brands incentivize consumption. Publishers can directly receive tips from the public. Content distribution platforms that support Media Protocol receive a small percentage of the incentives through commission. They may similarly receive payments from brands and promoters based on their interaction and distribution. It is flexible and can be well tailored to suit one's need. The platform will ensure security through smart contracts which will be sent for audit by a third party. Media token and ICO details. It will be an RCS-20 based utility token on the platform user rewarding, tipping and commissioning tokens. It will be a two-way token and will serve as the medium for greater exposure. The private sale is over. The Token Summit, or ICO, will be held in May 2018. Concluding remarks. The content sharing, hiring, and using platforms are few and highly disapproval. They take transparency and third parties always squeeze the share of the creators while readers or users are reduced at the mercy of these centralized platforms. Media protocol or localized community-based platform will benefit all the actors, publishers, content creators, users, DA apps, and others. The white paper doesn't mention the details about ICO and only a roadmap is suggested. The success of the platform will depend on the ability to adjust the preferences of the users.